The mid-Earth Spirit for Ergon, something that is new for Team Spirit. They tried it just 6 days ago against Chicken Fighters, and they lost. That was the first time they've done it. Going to run it back again here. Blitz, as Liquid's coach, did you have an idea about this? Do you think your boys knew that Ergon played Earth Spirit mid?
No, I don't think this was expected at all, as the odds very even now. People starting to come around on the Team Spirit train.
Bit by bit. But now in a game 3, well, anything can happen. Let's get into the game, shall we? It's anything can happen, and I guess it did. The mid-Earth Spirit. Last time it was faced up against Supreme's Leshrac. Against Kunkka. Is that going to be a better matchup? I assume so.
I don't know, actually. I can't pretend to know. I think Earth Spirit's a really cool hero. In theory, it's really neat, right? Like, you have multiple stuns, you deal a lot of damage, you'll get a really fast Spirit Vessel, and that pressures really heavily. Like, Quickfun might have to go this really early BKB build, and I feel as though he might just win the lanes for his teammates. I think it's really cool, honestly. I'll never fault somebody for trying to do something a little bit innovative, right?
Yeah. And if it works, then it works in a big way, right? It's usually one of those big draft advantages that you end up getting.
What did Chicken Fighters pick against it? You know?
They had Supreme playing mid last track against it. I don't know if they...
I think those heroes...
That was the first reveal, so I'm sure they had no idea.
Yeah, the heroes that pressure the tower, I think, are the really good ones.
Because he wants to move around.
Yeah, he wants to move around. So if you had like some Pugna or something, I would say like, oh yeah, Liquid's got this.
Yeah.
It's really hard for Earth Spirit to move there. But if you think you're against a more static hero mid, which you might be, then...
Even Bounty Runes. We have a nice aggressive ward down in the bottom lane. A sentry that's also blocking the hard camp at top.
Like, they've given Earth Spirit a ton of buffs. He actually has pretty good base damage. He CS's pretty nicely mid.
Didn't he get an armor buff recently?
Yeah, he has 65 damage and 8 armor as 2 of his talents. Like, as a right clicker, he's not even that mediocre.
Yeah.
And he's going to pick up all 4 CSs to start the game. Nice and easy.
Good start. Our bottom lane, that's the Legion Commander, Grimstroke against Shadow Demon Gyrocopter. So they do have a counter to the Shadow Poison stacks. So Insania will never be able to hope for a full 5-stack here, and I'm not sure how much Afterlife is going to be able to pressure Mickey, though, as a result of that matchup. It's still a hard ask to try and beat a Gyrocopter in lane.
It's going to be really important for them to get pipe this game on the side of Team Spirit. Actually, it's like a pipe game for both teams. If you can survive through Liquid's Mars Willow combo, you're probably going to win the team fight after that. And for Liquid, they need to be able to survive against this Earth Spirit roll-in.
But the big advantage is Radiant side. The differences between the offlane. Radiant offlane can do this. Taiga, he pulled behind the creep wave, killed a full wave. So Duraccio is missing out on that. As a result, he's still only level 1.
It's pretty significant. Almost level 3 now on... Oh, he gets the pull off though, and Insania loses his courier. He's getting into this fight with Immersion, and I don't know if he wins. He's almost out of regen already.
Especially when he misses the poisons. Trying to interrupt the pull right here, Taiga. Throws out of Brambles and will prevent the pull from going off. It's stacked up though, and this is something you have to always be mindful of.
Still feel like this is a really free lane for Mars. Like, it's a dual lane that can't kill you.
Yeah.
That's the dream.
And you can't actually pressure the Wraith King, him only having 2 armor at the start.
Yeah.
Boxy having a bit of a level advantage on him. Might be able to get a kill combination with the Spear Brambles.
Oh, nice hit by Misha.
Bramble 1 goes out, Spear into the tree as well. Boxy's going to try and run out the Cold Feet. Still has a little bit of damage left in the pool. They're not able to finish off Duraccio.
And they're both going to hide from the Shadow Realm. Well done. Could have been a kill. Duraccio's got to be careful, though. This is... I cannot stress this enough. Wraith King does not lane well into this. Like, there's a kill combo here that is really dangerous for him to walk into.
Back to our mid lane matchup. How's that going? 20-2, 18-3 for Urgon, so pretty much dead even.
I would have to imagine Urgon can always get less hits. It's just how Earth Spirit, like, the current damage works and all that.
Right.
Like, he hits pretty hard. He is 70 plus 2, and he's got a Quelling Blade. And he's got a Bracer as well. Like, he's doing just fine. Both sides pretty even. Quakefa getting out-denied a little bit.
Pressuring bottom lane. Afterlife's going to go for it with the Inkswell stun. They might be able to kill Mickey here. Here's another round of Rocket Barrage, and the stun just came out on Afterlife, plus the disruption.
He's got Nuke in 4 seconds left.
3 seconds. Mickey, 60 health.
I think he's got it. Oh my god.
That is enough to survive.
Oh, he's only got 1 level.
Yeah.
That base damage is terrible, actually. That was not even that close. I think even if he had 1 more level, he would have gotten him. But still, that's a Wan lane now at bottom.
Yeah. Okay.
Legion's gonna get free farm.
Insania just departs from the lane just for a second, and the duo of Spirit immediately punish Mickey. He'll be back to back to lane soon. He ran all the way back to his base. Bottle for the Earth Spirit, top lane, Dyrachyo. Always a bit low, always on the verge of perhaps dying to a combination. And
both safe laners are struggling, but both offlaners are also succeeding. This bottom lane, though.
Bloody Roots. Oh, he grabs it just before the stun goes out. Now he still has a Shadow Realm, so he won't take damage on his way out, and they're not going to be able to pursue either.
And Dyrachyo's game is not fun. He might just have to piece out a top and
how early can you start jungling?
I don't know. He has 2 levels of Breakfire Blast.
Yeah, he has no levels of Mortal Strike.
He like all in to try to get kills.
Yeah, without skeletons, there's no way you can jungle.
Yeah, most people only end up getting the 1.
Oh dear. Oh, he gets pushed into the brambles. Speared up to the tree this time around. Do they have enough damage with Taiga blocking it? It looks like they might. The Fairy Fire goes out to make sure the Cold Feet doesn't proc. He gets away. Shadow Realm shot does manage to hit Dyrachyo, but it's not enough to kill him. Brambles running in. Urgon gonna go for this kill on a Boxy. He can just drop rock after rock. So Boxy, no doubt,
he's got 4 more. It's first blood. And this is the rotation that we were kind of concerned about. Urgon can just be really mobile on the map, and because Quakefa doesn't really have the same option to counter-rotate, he's not playing like a puck or anything. He's going to check the rune. It is in fact going to be bottom. Urgon's even going to place a ward for himself to see if it was there. He's going to take a little bit of chip damage on his tower, but not enough.
Yeah, not enough for it to be worth it with Boxy dead like that.
And I feel like if you're playing this Gyrocopter, you really like having a lane combo killer.
Yeah.
And SD is not a lane combo killer against Grimstroke Legion.
Top lane, they're going to go back for Dyrachyo here. He's going to be forced to TP back to base.
And his game is miserable.
His game is mega miserable.
I think he griefed himself. Like, he's going 2-2-0 and not getting a single level of Mortal Strike, which means, like, I think if he just went in the jungle right now, he'd recover just fine. That's Wraith King's, like, all-in move. Remember we heard Matama Man's interview in the series against Na'Vi? He's like, I just want 2 gloves of haste. Nobody touched me in the jungle. I just farmed, however. I felt like easy win.
That was how they got back to the game. Urgon, ooh, he missteps, runs into a bramble. Is it possible for that to lead into his death? Maybe if they had a spear, it would stop him, but a spear would lead to a combo from Quakefa, who rotated like that, so he's rather disappointed they didn't get anything.
And now Dyrachyo will come mid and try to get something out of this, and he's still not getting any levels of the Mortal Strike. Like, he had good opportunity to, and instead he's going to come mid.
I feel like this is...
Oh, top. Boxy's dead.
Boxy, he's going to take out once again here. Shot out, Brambles, lands onto Urgon, but it's not enough to stop this damage on a Boxy. In fact, if anything, Taiga might have to be careful here. Wolfman's going to stick out, magnetize, roll forward. He's going to be able to dodge a Shadow Realm TP away. He's got a kick, but the kick does not stun.
Dyrachyo is now mid. He now gets the level of Mortal Strike. Thank you. Really needed that. Just to lane, really. And this is what I meant by Kunkka doesn't pressure in the same way, so these Earth Spear rotations are actually really effective. Like, he's not being punished for this whatsoever.
Yeah.
And they've won bottom lane on Team Spirit, so 2 lanes
Missile coming out with the disruption into that stun. They're going to do a lot of damage here, but not nearly enough for Afterlife to be dying, especially with the taunt coming in. They missed the roll-in, but they do have the duel onto Mickey. Mickey trying to do as much damage back. He has another round of Rocket Barrage coming up. He's going to do something to Afterlife, but Afterlife runs the wrong way. Blocked. Insania does manage to dodge that roll-in from Ergon. Ergon still pursuing. 3 more seconds till another roll-in. The kick is going to be good enough,
lot
though,
of
to
damage
get
on
the
that
kill.
smash.
Meanwhile, top lane, Koifa does manage to kill Immersion. Boxy looking for a kill here. Does have the Arena Spear if he wants to. That would certainly kill Misha, that combination. Orb of Venom is going to slow him down.
He's got 3 levels of the God's Rebuke, in fact.
Oh,
so that he could pressure in lane.
Okay.
But they're going to kill Duraccio.
Okay, Duraccio's dead. Now, he held on to his reincarnation, and this is a good reason why.
Yeah, he would have died twice.
He would have died twice, and then it would have been a big cooldown.
Earth Spirit rolled bottom, of course. TP'd there too, so he had no way.
They are going to try and take the safe lane tower, and it looks like Team Spirit are not in a position to defend. So that will be perhaps an advantage that Liquid gets out of this. An early tower lead.
And now you have 2 levels of Mortal Strike on Duraccio.
Insania, he's being baited in right now. He thinks maybe I can go for the outpost, but surprise, Afterlife was there the whole time, watching, waiting, and getting a duel. Doesn't get the damage. Meanwhile, middle lane, ooh, this is going to be a really big kill if they can get it. Ergon tries to roll over to the side, gets to the other side of the cliff. Koifa getting stunned up by the cold feet. Now they still have one more stun coming in if they want to. The Curse Crown was coming up, but they side against it.
Unlikely to get that kill, and Boxy might run into Ergon here, who is going to camp this top rune. It's a haste. This is a kill rune. They've got to be careful here. Not going to throw out the torrent.
Especially with the refill on that bottle.
Bounty runes looks like it went 2-2. Mickey's game is still a lot better than this Wraith King's. I would love to hear if Team Spirit wins this game, like why Duraccio decided to go for this 2-2-2 build.
Yeah.
It's not even like he held the skill point for the reincarnation or anything like that. And he decided to, like, even after he was getting out lane, he decided to level the 2nd level of Wraithfire Blast, like after he had a TP out.
Yeah.
So either it was a misclick or it was like a conscious decision.
Koifa tanking up the tower right now to keep his siege wagon alive. They're really trying to do as much pressuring on these towers as they can. A TP will force him back. That TP is canceled by the Legion commander. They're currently getting free damage on bottom. Going again, Koifa sees Ergon's a little bit low. Now he still has that haste room, but they can chain stun a bit decent amount. And Terrorize going out as well. That's going to be even further chain stunning with the ultimate. That's going to be 2 kills as Misha's going to fall right next.
And they're going to lose
to the grave of Ergon. The tower should be falling here. Afterlife, he's going to come in, but without high levels of overwhelming odds, there's nothing he can do.
So this is a really, really good game.
And Boxy, he's still going to look to defend bottom lane. Almost caught Duraccio there with the Arena.
This is a good start. They haven't lost any towers yet. They've completely cleared out this top side, and they don't know it, but Wraith King is farming really slow because he doesn't have the multiple levels of Mortal Strike. Now he's starting to pick it up. And for viewers that are hammering home like, oh, well, he's got stun. Why is that such a bad thing? Like, yeah, Wraith Fire Blast is useful, but like your farming ability is Mortal Strike. And the way that you're going to come back into this game as a Wraith King is to farm out the jungle really quickly using your Gelly Bros.
The homies are what get you
the homies, man.
The money.
The homies are so strong. Don't you want the homies? Just hang with the boys in isolation?
4-4, Team Spirit trying to look for their first tower kill here in this bottom lane, but they don't want to overcommit because they know if Boxy gets an Arena, then they can have TP rotations, and that would be disaster. Yeah. Top lane, Afterlife. He's got an Invis rune.
This would be huge if you can find somebody.
Really nice kill, but oh no, there was a sentry right next to him. Spoiled. That surely would have been a kill, if not possibly dual damage for the young man. But
so they know they're under vision, so they're just going to go for the stack instead. But the thing about Earth Spirit Core is, like, you want to fight. The point of your hero is to fight.
Yeah.
He's going to hit a nicer timing than Koikfa, though, where Koikfa's going to go for this Radiance, which I think is a little greedy, but because he's having such a good game, he feels like he can get away with. No problems. But that does mean that this Spirit Vessel is going to be really effective for the next, like, 5 minutes or however long it takes Koikfa to farm a BKB after that.
Right.
So this is going to be pretty good timing by him. And Mickey is going to go for a Mask of Madness because he feels like his game has been significantly slowed down.
He's got to catch up, right?
Yeah. And Dyrachyo is starting to catch up, by the way. Like, he... Mortal Strike is just an amazing ability to farm, guys. Can't stress this enough. This is why me and Cap were harping on him so much for not having it. Because he would have been ahead in net worth, in fact.
Easy kill for Boxy here.
Yeah. He lost his courier, though. Oh, man. That actually makes it even.
The creeps killed his courier.
Yeah, when it comes to gold, 93 each.
Awkward.
In fact, they gained gold for that death. they actually just straight up gained money for his courier dying to creeps. That's why the gold lead just shrunk a little bit.
Now, do you agree with Dyrachyo going for the armlet before the Radiance here? Or do you think he should have just fully committed himself to farming?
I think he realizes that he's most likely going to have to fight, which I don't think is wrong at all. Like, it's very, very likely that he has to take an engagement before he just decides to go for this greedier build. And they're going to make their way all the way down towards bottom. Boxy's got to be careful, though. These two creeps might get him killed. The bigger kill, though, would be on this.
Oh, they get a nice roll in, perfectly timed with Koifa getting pinned up by the Prowler. The Prowler, man, it always gets you a Boxy. He's going to be lucky enough. He's got a hiding space.
They knew where
here.
he was, too.
He TP's out successfully.
Not the area that they necessarily wanted to be in. And Wraith King's now caught up to pretty much everyone. He's got more farm than Boxy, who had that sick laning
don't
phase.
think you can just go for that D ward, my friend. That is ambitious.
And now this is Team Spirit's favorite part of the game. Let's own bottom. Let's just sit bottom and get really fat.
And the Skeletons will do their work now, and Sania will try and stop them with the poison, but if he shows, then Team Spirit can collapse a bit more on mid, and that's what Afterlife is doing right now. Hitting that tower.
Would like
Sania's going to make its way over. Kunkka is going to be able to TP in soon.
Your big advantage right now on the side of Liquid is this tower. Yeah. This is how you're going to protect Mickey's farm.
Say a Boxy defend while Koifa goes to farm bot, or at least he was. He's got his relic. He's so close to Radiance.
I kind of feel like you should have gotten BKB first. If you're this far ahead and you have this much net worth, you kind of want to protect it too.
Do you think Gyro is the be-all, end-all carry again?
Yeah, I think so.
So he just needed to cover the mid game.
Yeah. Like, I think this Gyro with full slot items will crush this Wraith King. Like, Wraith King's going to go for Radiance, which doesn't really do anything to the Gyrocopter. He's going to get BKB at some point, and then he'll get Butter Satanic. Like, if anything, I would have preferred Dyrachyo to have this, like, more heavy right-clicker build.
Yeah.
And Dyrachyo actually accidentally popped a TP and then canceled it. Must have been a mistake.
Awkward.
But Urgon's, in fact, got really good farm, and he's going to go, like, second item BKB. They spot Koikfa this entire time. I think Koikfa might just die here. I think he's going to be... If he's greedy and he goes to the... he's dead.
He's going to go for it. He gets rolled on immediately. The same combination that killed him once will kill him this
and they're going to grab the tower. Like, I think the reason why you have to go BKB is because you want to be able to fight around this mid tower.
Disruption into the Bramble. That's going to be able to catch Urgon here. He's going to take a lot of damage from this Dark Willow combination. Gets in front of his roll. Now he still gets stunned up. Boxy tries to go for some spell. He does manage to get off the arena, but it's not in time. Urgon gets away. Now the double duel. They have the cooldown in, but it's not going to be enough damage even to kill the Earth Spirit. He survives. Not only do they get that kill onto the Kunkka,
they're going to get mid tower too.
And a team fight. Oh, tower.
Dyrachyo almost died there. But I think even if you kill Urgon, it's not worth it.
No.
To go for that play. And that's Taiga's call. He's like, I've got the Earth Spirit. He's dead. Look at all the damage I do. I have Veil. And
we'll watch that
replay.
Kill again on the Kunkka. This combination is so effective. The Earth Spirit Grimstroke.
Yes, sir. And you can see Taiga gets cold feeded up. He goes in. He's got Veil on him. Like, he's dealing okay damage, but he can't do like the executing blow with Shadow Realm. then the roll out
How
just
does he
casually.
just roll through the arena like that?
I don't know, man. Dota's a weird game. I guess he's floating slightly above it.
Radiant's bottom tower is
The
under
rock
attack.
carried him over, you know? It's like a pulley system. He just pushed him. Gravity, I don't know. But was once a huge Liquid lead is just like really gone down. I think this game is suddenly like incredibly difficult. They're getting out warded pretty hard.
Yep.
Like Insania might place a ward here, but they know where he is like the entire time. So they might be able to de-ward it. He's gonna place his own sentry, but he's been spotted, and they know that Boxy's here alone, so I think he's just dead. Wraith King's almost got his...
Boxy terrorized. They may try and protect him. He does run into the Ice Blast here. The arena does pin. Boxy is good. Successfully TP's out underneath his arena walls.
Yeah, but Dyrachyo almost has Radiance. I mean, think of how bad his game was, and he didn't get any levels of Mortal Strike.
Yep.
And he still has very nearly the top net worth. In fact, he's barely behind Koikba, who, keep in mind, had like the dream game to start.
And
he does
now
have his
this
Radiance
Mask of
now.
Men Gyrocopter is going to be able to survive. It looks like... Oh, he's sticking out. He's sticking out. He needs to verify. No, he doesn't get it. He dies because of the Spirit Vessel and the Earth Spirit ultimate.
Yes, sir. That young man is dead.
Urgon a bit shocked.
What? What? That happened? I mean, Urgon's build is just made for this part of the game.
Yeah.
There will be no BKBs coming out anytime soon on the side of Liquid. So even though Koikba looks really farmed with his like shiny Radiance, there's a reason, like, for example, GPK always goes BKB when he's that far ahead instead of going the Radiance, because he's just dead again. Like, he's gonna get rolled on and die.
Unless Boxy and Taiga can protect him, but they've been so bound together, threatening to terrorize, but now they're silenced. Boxy does manage to get the spear, but the duel
They're all
successfully kills him, and now secondary duel. Okay, that was on... What? I don't know what that was, but he's going to be able to get away. Terrorize 3. Boxy pushed back into them, though. A good kick from the Earth Spirit. Urgon. I think the Soulbind was latched onto the illusion.
I'm not sure,
And he got the double duel.
yeah, like, I can't stress this enough. You have this Radiance, and it's completely worthless.
Yeah.
I can't stress how bad it is.
Yeah.
You will keep dying over and over again. You will never be able to farm on the map. Liquid doesn't really lack for damage. They lack for really, really strong frontliners. And this problem isn't really being solved by like him going Radiance. It's a cool farming tool, but they already have like 2 really good farmers in Mars and Gyrocopter. They needed somebody to frontline. Imagine like he rolls in, he pops BKB, he gets AA blasted, so what, right?
Yeah.
They have Pipe to help them out too. They don't deal that much physical damage right now. In fact, like, the majority of their damage is magic. Even when Dyrachyo gets his Radiance, like, it'll be the burn that'll be the annoying part. But if he has BKB here on Kunkka, like, he won't die. And he's nowhere near it. He's gonna die at least like twice more. His team's gonna lose like all the map control in the world while he tries to farm it up.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Feels like nobody has their timing right now on the side of Liquid. They're all looking for that extra item, and while they're doing that, Urgon and the rest of Team Spirit is just hitting them over and over again.
What I really like about Team Spirit and their build is they're just kind of fighting non-stop around no items, and that's why I really like Dyrachyo's going for the armlet, because he kind of realized too, going for the straight Radiance is really greedy. Like, he needs to be able to create space for his team so that they can get farm. And I think that's really smart. That's completely the right idea.
Taiga beats out Brambles first, goes for immersion, trying to kill him, but he does have to press the attack to be able to help him out. The disruption goes down, but Urgon with his BKB can stay on top of this Gyrocopter. Now they can get the duel. The call down does manage to go off. The arena out as well, trying to protect this Gyrocopter, but he's just not going to be able to.
Yeah.
He pins up Urgon, but Urgon's so tanky. He's got 1,000 HP. Koifa's going to be chased down as Urgon rolls on top of him, and Boxy's going to be left for last.
This game is pretty much over. Like, look how much better this Spirit Vessel BKB Earth Spirit is.
Yeah.
He's so strong right now. No one can touch him on the map.
He's a big boy for sure. And they created so much space, and now Dyrachyo, he's looking great. Armlet, Radiance, he's top of the net worth chart. He has made his full recovery, and he's ready to go for the high ground. While Liquid, where are they at? Well, they're still in their fountain. They're still dead. Insania will do his best to shadow poison spam, hoping to get somebody low, hoping for them to be weak enough that they're forced away, but it doesn't look like they will oblige. So keep on going. Terrorize almost throwing it out there. Looks like they won't be able to get the melee barracks. Still, though, a tier 3 and a ranged barracks up this early leads to a 13,000 net worth lead for Team Spirit. With a double damage on Ergon, there's a small chance that they just go back in and fight again.
What talents did he go with? Yeah, he went for the damage talents. Like, he went the right click. I'm going to be really tanky in these fights.
Yeah.
And this guy's like a support killer. Like, Ergon's 5, 1, and 8. They're going to kill Koikfa again because he doesn't...
Spirit Vessel, okay, Ergon's a little bit far just by himself. The spear back, they all have to run away here. Just one press the attack, and Ergon's good to go again. Brambles, and he's got something up. Oh, he threw out the arena to try and protect himself against the duel that was coming in, but Boxy doesn't make it to live through the duel, but he will not live through this aggression from Team Spirit. They do not stop. There are no brakes on this train. Team Spirit continue to push forward. The melee barracks in trouble. Disruption going out. Does manage to toggle that radiance, so no damage over time there.
If you want to know how to toggle the radiance, by the way, you just literally click it while you're under the Shadow Demon Disrupt. And you can't... It's really easy. Like, you can't fail it.
Yeah.
You just click it once, and then it takes it off.
Oh, look at that. Time to turn that radiance on for some illusions of your own.
It's kind of a weird mechanic, right? You just like toggle it off while you're under the disrupt.
No, I think it's weird and probably shouldn't work that way.
I don't think Koikfa will finish this game with the BKB. The game might just end before that point.
Yeah, it's very, very possible, seeing as the Aegis is about to be picked up by Team Spirit. Do you give it to somebody else other than Duraccio? No, he's going to take it.
Twice the strength.
Bounty runes up. Boxy is going to try and take one of theirs. He's going to spot Misha taking it and isn't even close enough to go for a kill. Might have to cut some creep waves or something. Insania, though. They see him shadow poisoning. Afterlife does not have a blink dagger, though. So they won't be able to catch him. Boxy. Well, he missed that wave, but maybe he's going to play it cool and wait for the next one. Or maybe he's going to farm the enemy jungle. Who knows? Bigger question is, what is Team Spirit going to do? Probably just keep mid pushed in and run through bottom lane. With 3 different lives on Duraccio, he's free to start hitting that tower now.
Oh no. Boxy also found an enchanted quiver, but he can't pick it up.
No, because he'd already TP. Soulbind's going to go onto Boxy, but he's pretty isolated right now. Koipa playing the back lines right now. Holding on to his boat for now as his allies are forced back. They're going to use the glyph. But Team Spirit thinking to themselves, even better. A fresh creep wave pushing forward. The glyph now on cooldown. What can they do to stop us?
They have so many lives.
Boxy gonna be rolled in. Chain stun. No, Disruption's actually gonna be able to save him here. He's gonna come back out. Still cold feeted though. Stunned for the moment. Is he gonna be able to get anything off? He gets silenced up. That quickly is removed. Spear back and arena out, but now he's dead. Immersion's gonna be stuck inside. They will manage to get the charge into the arena. That's gonna be able to finish off Immersion as well as Ergon. 2 big kills there, thanks to the combination that Boxy barely managed to get off in time.
And Team Spirit, they don't have to make this play. Like, they have a Wraith King with pretty much infinite lives that they could just keep sending forward.
Yeah, just let him hit the tower.
Yeah, he could just sit there, hit the tower, and now Koikfa's going to get his BKB, and the game becomes, like, unnecessarily tricky for you. Just let him hit the tower. Maybe you burst the first life, but that's okay. And if you wanted, you could have
Mickey, you're out of position, my friend. taunt. Okay, they do manage to get the duel, but the disruption's going to save him for now. The Ice Blast over that top, though, is Mickey. He's going to be run down here. Eventually, they just need one more hit, and that'll do the trick. Now, they're going to turn back for Taiga, who's now Shadow Realm's going to wear off. He's dead, stuck.
And Liquid get a little bit of a reprieve and then decide to walk up that hill into vision.
Yeah.
Without, you can make that play for all 5. But Koikfa wants to get his BKB, of course.
Yes.
So,
Or you can make that play on the other side of the map where you know they probably don't have vision.
Yes.
They just push bottom. They control that area.
And now you almost had BKB on this gyrocopter. He doesn't quite have it anymore. There is a bounty rune at top that Koikfa obviously can't have any idea that it's up there. It's been such a long time. Did they get the quiver back, by the way? No, it's still there.
Disruption on the Wraith King, hoping these illusions will be able to slow down Dyrachyo, but this time around, looks like Team Spirit have a game plan. Let Dyrachyo hit the buildings. Afterlife, pushing a bit forwards here.
Yes, use your Aegis. Like, this is the best thing you can do, is just use your Aegis and wait.
Ramble, okay, Urgon's gonna try and force it here. He rolled forward, he may be forced to BKB. No, he doesn't, he's gonna hold on to it as a second roll.
They've got
Gets
a
him out of striking distance, and Arena goes out, a Torrent on top of Dyrachyo, trying to finish off that reincarnation. Or, oh no, the reincarnation gets back up. So even if they kill him here, they won't take away the Aegis. They're gonna go for him. Press the attack, missile, just little pokes of damage. They want to be able to kill him without committing. They just can't quite do it.
No, it's not easy at all. And Team Spirit this time around are being smart about it. Just let your Wraith King with Aegis hit. He's so strong.
Okay, this is now a 7-second silence on Geomagnetic Grip. I can't believe it's that big.
That's the support killer. And
Yeah.
Dyrachyo just picked up a fantastic item for going high ground.
The Orb of Destruction?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is going to make the Wraith King even stronger. This Ranger Axe is perilously low.
I can't believe they just kind of gave up. Surely they're going to go back, right?
When's Aegis up? It's like right now?
Must be soon.
It's right now.
Okay.
Don't think that was like the most ideal use of that.
No.
They're gonna get double outpost 4 bounty runes. In fact, they could have gotten 5 if Afterlife knew.
Yeah, one was still left behind. Oh, hey, there's that enchanted quiver. Is Urgon gonna see it?
Yeah,
He does indeed. Double enchanted quivers for the boys of Team Spirit.
who gets it?
I mean, I'm presuming both the supports. Misha and Immersion.
You think so?
Yeah, do cores really want enchanted quiver? Unless you're some sort of like burst down hero.
I mean, Legion has it. That's a lot of damage. 300 plus.
Yeah.
I guess you could give it to your AAA or something like that. AA, in fact, is going to go for the repair kit. Interesting. He's got a Vlad's too. So they have like all the team fight items in the game now. So the crazy part is, if Liquid somehow gets a Divine plus like, I don't know, Butterfly and Mickey, maybe they can win.
But they may not get the chance to smoke up. Afterlife finally picked up a Blink Dagger, but because of the illusion radiance of the Kunkka was burning him, he wasn't able to blink on Insania like he wanted to. Fortunately for Liquid, the Siege Wagon doesn't hit the range barracks. I wonder if they always hit a certain barracks or if it's just a 50-50.
When they walk up the cliff?
Yeah, just say nothing gets in the way and they just roll straight up.
I'm not sure. Like, I feel like it should target the melee because the melee can heal. Or is it like the way that the catapult gets shoved up the tower? I don't know. That's pretty interesting. I never thought about that, Cap.
Nor did I. These things of Dota, you know?
It's so wacky.
Anything changing? Any items? Smoke up. Team Spirits. Just the three-man here. They can be greedy. They can show Wraith King on one side and Earth Spirit on the other because they know Liquid is terrified to push outside of their base. This Earth Spirit has 3,000 HP and they manage to get the duel. This is what they're looking for. The arena goes out trying to block some of his hits and it will manage to protect it. The disruption goes out. A spear away off Dyrachyo pushes him out. Mickey, though, was forced to use his BKB out of fear, and that is still a win for Team Spirit.
Yeah, they use arena too, only for duel. 100% you go for this now.
Boxy. Hoping to take some of the damage here. Soul bind onto Conka. And
what Ergon does here. There's no arena, so they can't do the Mars Willow combo. Boxy felt like he had to use it to save, and that's why Insania has to sit behind his gyrocopter.
Pulled back in by the X. Dyrachyo is going to be cleansed out by press the attack.
They finally get that like 10 HP range racks that they were angling for the past 10 minutes.
At this point, you probably just wait for Roshan. I'm surprised they pushed it all because Roshan is actually up right now. It seems very unlikely they would lose a team fight, but if they continue to push it like this, they manage to get a duel. Boxy actually holding bulwarks, so he faces the correct direction away from the rest of the Team Spirit, but still, Afterlife does a lot of damage. Dyrachyo did manage to get behind him. Dyrachyo, once again, ignoring these stuns. No buyback on the side of Boxy either, so Team Spirit, they can keep going here. Once again, they're going to try and poke and poke and poke until Dyrachyo loses his first life, and then maybe they can commit. Koifa still holding on to that 10-second BKB. Summons the boys. Flat Cannon quickly deals with them. Now stun onto Mickey. The melee barracks is down. Dyrachyo stuns. Now Liquid don't want to let them get away for free here. In the brambles, missile after missile, pops a blade mail. Good timing. Mickey does a lot of damage back to himself, and they probably no longer feel comfortable taking a fight with him low. Afterlife thinking about going for the blink duel. Disruption on Insania as he thought he was going to get dueled, and he was right. He does get dueled. The Ice Block's going to come, and that's going to nail a lot of Liquid heroes, including winning the duel. Immediately, Insania buys back. They want to try and catch somebody here. He's going to try and push out and manage to get the purge on Amisha. They're going to leave him to die. Bramble goes out. Yeah, Team Spirit say goodbye, Amisha. You may be the captain, but you will have to take the L here. The rest of us are going to back up, make sure we ensure the W by going and hitting Roshan.
Yeah, as soon as they get Roshan, I think this is the second one of the game. Yes, she's Aegis. You can do it on your Wraith King and simply like keep running it back, like over and over again. This is really nice when you only have one set of racks left to go for, is you can kind of just throw Dyrachyo in repeatedly until the game ends. They
don't necessary, though, that they made that play, because now they're down 2 heroes and a smoke out. If they catch another one, they might be able to Roshan themselves. On the side of Liquid, Boxy spots Immersion, but they don't quite catch him. Koifa's on the other side, though. He's also smoked up, and he will run into him. X marks the spot into Torrent, and Immersion should die here. He's going to try and Soul Bind, slow them down. Now, what does Liquid do with this? Are they willing to go for it? Because now it's only Immersion who's dead. The other 2 have revived.
I think going for Roshan and expecting him not to have buyback is just really ambitious.
Yeah.
Like, I think you do want to fight around Roche, for sure, but I think just assuming that a team that took 2 sets of racks doesn't have buyback in spades is pretty crazy.
Especially since they're close to the Divine Rapier on Mickey, their win condition may not be taking Roshan. It may just be holding on to the base defense.
I mean, Mickey is gonna get this Divine, and it's a pretty good Divine game, honestly.
Yeah.
Because as long as SD can get the Disrupt off, it's really hard for Mickey to die in the time of the burst damage to the Ancient Apparition. Plus, he has pretty efficient items for it. And Taiga is just holding this top line. Everybody from Spirit will come into Roche now. I do think Liquid should fight over this. I think that giving up Roche is still like most likely a loss, but they might just feel like they have to wait for this Divine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, it's a trade-off, right? You either are going to lose the fight around this Roshan or win the game.
Yeah, you fight around this you fight the next high ground with Divine, and maybe
you may not even get it in time. Well, actually, look at this smoke out from Team Spirit. They don't leave the Roshan pit expecting Liquid, just as you said. Maybe they felt like Liquid had to defend.
This is a pretty cool move by Spirit, too.
Yeah.
Like, they're just letting the Wraith King do it. He's actually doing it pretty slow.
Yeah.
But Ergon has a Deso. Like, help him out, man. Just hit it from once. There you go. Bonk, bonk.
Now it's much easier.
Help your boy out.
Aegis for the Earth Spirit. She is going to be passed to Afterlife. Mickey needs to get his courier in position. In fact, he already has it. He's at the bottom secret shop because he's just about to finish up the Divine Rapier. But if he doesn't hurry the hell up, it's not going to be here in time for this top lane push that's coming in from secret. Couple of shots. Bop, bop, bop. Needs all these creeps. Oh, no. He's 100 gold short. He's going to have to sell his wand.
Goodbye, wand.
Yeah.
Hello, rapier.
Sells the wand. Now, will the courier make the perilous journey across the map to him? He's going to make sure it takes the long route just to make sure there's no snipe.
He needs it like 10 seconds ago, though.
Yeah, they're about to hit the tier 3. This tower is going to take a lot of damage, perhaps, before they're even in position. Fortunately, Brambles and Torrent slows him down a little bit more. They're going to follow up with the Curse Crown, cleansed off immediately by press the attack. There it is, tier 3 dead. Speared back, though, into the Divine Rapier of Mickey. Now, he gets a lot of damage on Duraccio. They're looking to finish him off. They does not have the Aegis, so if they'd taken away that reincarnation, Mickey had just committed a little bit more. He dies in that position, then maybe Liquid would have a fortuitous team fight on their hands.
He
But
has
they
BKB,
don't.
though. That's the other thing you have to contend with. He has BKB.
Yeah.
I think he would just turn and fight. Or they would just wait. Or they would just simply wait.
But now they have to deal with a full health Wraith King that has 2 lives and still has the BKB.
They're gonna go for it now. What's your play? Because this Rax is dead. They have no...
They managed to get the duel on Mickey. Where's the terrorize? Where's the disruption? Where's the save? Sensadia wasn't there. The Divine Rapier dropped. They
used it already on the Wraith King.
managed to pick it up onto Boxy, but he's getting back. Duraccio, he's going to keep going for it. Boxy trying to carry that Divine back. They get a little bit farther, but now it's Taiga, and in his hands, not so useful. In anybody's hands outside of Mickey's, it's not useful. Mickey does not have buyback. That's it. GG is called. Spirit will end up 3-1 in their group after today.
Yeah, really well done by them. I think Duraccio did a really good job of coming back, even though